So this is one of those videos that just feels surreal to make, and it's one of those videos that just doesn't come along often. What's up everybody, I'm Seth Fowler, and today I'm revealing my brand new sneaker, the We Are Underdogs Seth Fowler Granite in the Porto colorway.
Perfect.
First off, before we actually dive into the sneaker, I want to give you all a huge, just unbelievable thank you for giving me the opportunity to design another sneaker. I mean, obviously, huge thank you to We Are Underdogs and everyone involved in this project, because if it wasn't for them, this shoe would never have become a reality, but it also wouldn't have become a reality if it wasn't for you guys, the viewers, and the supporters of the channel. Seriously, over the last 5 years, I've been living this insane, incredible dream that just still doesn't feel real, and the fact that this is the third different silhouette that I've designed is just, it's crazy. And also, I think this just proves that literally anyone can sit in front of a camera, talk about something that they like, and eventually make that thing. I think anyone is capable of doing that. So I'm just incredibly thankful that you all have given me the opportunity to do this and be able to live out my dreams. It just still doesn't seem real, and I don't think it ever will. But with that being said, this is the We Are Underdogs Seth Fowler Granite. This shoe is part of the We Are Underdogs Hex project, which is their brand new project that they're just releasing today, which involves 6 different designers who have worked with We Are Underdogs in the past, including myself, as well as some other incredible people who I'm sure you all know, like Chris Chase, Nightwing from Wear Testers, and Kato Choi, who's designed a lot of We Are Underdogs sneakers, as well as Blake Scordino and Vidit Singh, and also Jason Negrito Diaz, who designed 2 colorways of my first sneaker and honestly knocked it out of the park. We Are Underdogs was also nice enough to send out 2 of the other sneakers from the collection, Kato Choi's and Vidit Singh's. I love both of these sneakers. I especially love the colorway that Kato chose for this particular shoe. I think it looks incredible. And also, if you'd like to see the 3 other sneakers from this collection, Chris from Wear Testers will be dropping a video on his channel. I'll make sure to leave a link in the description if you guys want to check that out. But today I wanted to take a closer look at this sneaker, the We Are Underdogs Seth Fowler Granite, and tell you guys a little bit more about the 3rd sneaker that I've ever designed. And this is a project I'm so incredibly proud of because I've spent months designing this sneaker, and this is my favorite shoe I've ever designed. Out of sketches, out of sneakers that actually became real shoes, this is it. This is my favorite. So the design process for this shoe started months ago. I think it was a couple months before the end of 2020. It was the middle of the pandemic, and We Are Underdogs came to me, told me about the project, and asked if I'd like to be involved, and I said 100% yes, no question. And from there, I just started sketching. I mean, sketching for days and days and days. I didn't really have a concept in mind at the beginning, but that was something that I realized the longer that I went on that I really needed to figure out. So I went back to the drawing board again, and I decided I wanted to base this shoe off somewhere that really inspired me. And that place is Porto, Portugal, which is a place that I first went when I got to Portugal to work on the We Are Underdogs origin. And that was one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. It's just this gorgeous old Portuguese city filled with culture, incredible architecture, beautiful colors. So that really was what drove the design behind the sneaker, especially this colorway, which is the Porto colorway. This colorway was based off of and inspired by the city itself. Not only that, but I've also been intrigued by this new emergence of classic retro running sneakers into the modern sneaker culture. And so I wanted to create something that had that sort of classic runner vibe, but also incorporated my inspiration and a bit of my own personality. So that's sort of the backstory of the We Are Underdogs Seth Fowler Granite. That's sort of where the idea for this shoe came from. And the overall shape and the paneling of this sneaker just came from days and days and days of sketching and trying to refine the shape to something that I really liked and something that I'd love to wear personally. So jumping into the sneaker itself, around the toe of the sneaker on the mudguard, you've got this incredibly soft, tumbled light gray leather. Now, one thing that I love about We Are Underdogs in general as a company is that they only create extremely high quality products. Like, all of their products use the highest end materials, a lot of it's sourced from within 5 miles of the factory in Portugal. All their shoes are handmade. They're made at the same factory that a lot of like super high-end designer handmade goods are made. It's absolutely insane. So no matter what kind of shoe that you buy from We Are Underdogs, I know this sounds like a paid promotion. It's not. Yes, they did give me a sneaker, but I'm just being honest. You know you're gonna get a super high-end shoe. So going into this project, I knew no matter what the sneaker looked like, it was gonna come out just extremely, extremely high quality. So like I mentioned, around the mudguard, you've got this super high-end leather. You've also got these 2 little triangular cutouts right there that have some 3M accents, and that's something I wanted to incorporate a lot of on this shoe because the granite is inspired inspired by retro running sneakers, I wanted to incorporate a lot of reflective materials because that's what retro running sneakers have a lot of. So on the lateral side of the mudguard, you've got some nice reflective hits. Then moving up on the shoe, on the toe, you've got another reflective hit, which I really love, this sort of little reflective band that kind of wraps around the tip of the toe. And then just above that, you've got this really high quality, soft feeling, sort of off-white colored mesh. The mesh on this shoe really gives this sneaker the aesthetic that I was looking for, but it also really helps ventilate your foot, so you're never gonna overheat in this shoe. As you move up on the shoe, you get to these really nice hits of mustard yellow suede, which feels super soft to the touch, and it also does that thing where when you swipe it one way, it gets darker, you swipe it the other way, it gets lighter. Super nice detail. And then as you move even farther up from that, around the eye stays, you've got more of that suede, this time around in gray. Now I went with light blue laces on the shoe because I wanted to sort of mimic the color of the water in the city of Porto, because Porto is right on the water itself. So I wanted to give it that sort of nice, airy, almost seaside vibe to it, which I really love light blue laces. I feel like they tie the shoe. I hate when I say that because it's like this really awful pun, but I feel like it ties the shoe together really well. Then beneath the laces, you've got this really nice brown on the tongue. The tongue is also really nicely padded. There's some nice foam in there. Moving inside the sneaker, you've got a very plain insole, and the reason for that is this shoe is still technically a sample, so it only comes with this white leather insole with the We Are Underdogs logo on it. Obviously, the final insole will be different. Also, because this shoe is still a sample, it's very close to the end of the sampling stage, but it is still a sample. The fit is a little bit off, and I've been told that they're actually going to adjust the fit and make it much more true to size when it actually finally releases near the end of July. Right now, it's a tad bit snug. I don't mind it personally, but I know they want to try and make everything true to size, so that's something that they're working on. But if you do end up deciding to pick up this shoe for yourself, which we'll get to how to do that later on in the video, this shoe will be true to size in the final production pairs. Moving backwards on the shoe to the midfoot, you've got more of that suede, this time in a dark gray with this really nice dark blue We Are Underdogs logo pressed into it. Now, one thing that's going to be different about the final version of the shoe versus the sample is that the mesh that's above this suede is going to be a lighter gray. And the reason we're doing that is that right now on this sample, if you look at the shoe from a distance, the entire midfoot panel of the shoe looks like one shape, like one oval. But by making the colors different, you can actually separate the shape and split things up a little bit, so it gives the shoe a little bit more dimension and makes it more interesting. Oh, another little detail that I love is this little flap of reflective material right there. I love that little hit. It's so subtle, it's so quiet, but when you hit it with a flash, it just pops out at you. Personally, my favorite part of this shoe are all the little angles that all kind of pull together towards your leg or towards the ankle of the sneaker, almost as if they're connected to little wires and you all kind of pull them together by pulling up on the shoe. They all come together really nicely and they all create this sort of like triangular shape in the midfoot of the shoe, which I really dig. That was my favorite part of the sneaker, and I'm just so happy with how it came out. As you move even farther back in the shoe, you've got more of that really soft, light gray tumbled leather, which again, I really love that material. You've got some more reflective hits in this little triangle right here, and then as you move back even farther towards the heel of the shoe, you've got this really nice light brown suede accent that kind of acts almost as like the outline of the internal heel counter. You've also got more of that light cream colored mesh around the top of the ankle, as well as another mustard yellow accent on the top of the heel. Finally, on the back of the shoe, you've got this nice light blue hint to kind of mimic the light blue laces on the front of the shoe, as well as more of that light gray leather. I'm so stoked on how this upper came out. I just love it. I'm so happy with it. Moving down on the shoe, you get to the one detail of the sneaker that's consistent with every other shoe in the Hex collection, and that's the Vibram midsole and outsole tooling. So We Are Underdogs' idea behind this collection was to create 6 different sneakers that use the same outsole tooling and the same last. And what's interesting about this collection is how different each one of these 6 sneakers are. I mean, just look at my shoe and Vidit's shoe. I mean, they're completely different. And you know what? I love both of them. I think they both look great. I mean, even look at Kato's shoe. It's very different from all the other sneakers in the collection. I mean, it's different from Jason's and Vidit's and mine and Chris's and Blake's, and it's just a really awesome project, and it's so cool to see what everyone came up with. And I've got to say, as far as midsoles and outsoles go, I think Vibram creates some of the best, and I think this midsole pairs really nicely with the upper of my shoe and really every other shoe in the collection, and it blows my mind how the same midsole looks so different on everyone's shoe. It's crazy. But that's pretty much the overview of my brand new sneaker with We Are Underdogs, part of the Hex collection, the We Are Underdogs Seth Fowler Granite. I'm really happy with how this shoe came out. I'm so stoked on it, and if you guys would like to pre-order a pair of these, they released near the end of July, you can actually click the link in the top of the description and pre-order my shoe or any of the other shoes in the Hex collection for $250. $250 is definitely not cheap when it comes to sneakers. I know that it's definitely on the high end of retail prices for shoes, but the reason we had to price it that high is because the materials that we're using, the fact that all of these sneakers in the collection are handmade, and also that we had to buy all the Vibram midsoles. It wasn't a cheap shoe to make. We're not making any money on these sneakers. They're all very limited. At the end of the day, we're creating these because we love making shoes, and we wanted to be able to share our love of sneakers and sneaker creation with you guys. So if any of you all would like to grab a pair of the We Are Underdogs Seth Fowler Granite, I've left a link in the description below, or any of the other sneakers in the Hex collection. They're all awesome, and they're all definitely worth checking out. Again, click that link in the description below. Like I said, this is a pre-order, so don't expect your shoes right away. They should be delivering before the end of July, probably near the end of July. So if you want to grab these shoes, just keep that in mind. But that pretty much wraps up the video for today. Now, I'd love to know your thoughts on all of the sneakers in the Hex collection, and what you think of the brand new Seth Fowler We Are Underdogs Granite, and whether you plan to pick up a pair for yourself. So make sure to let us know in the comment section down below. Thank you once again to everyone for supporting the channel. It's been unbelievable. Thank you to We Are Underdogs for giving me the opportunity to design another sneaker with you guys. I still can't believe it. And as always, thank you all again so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in the next one.